Zhong and Hua are just 8 and 6 weeks old respectively, and early images of the pair are incredibly cute, but animal welfare experts speaking to The Sun have condemned plans to create more clones for drug testing as a horror show. Dr. David King, from the Human Genetics Alert Lobby Group, said, "We are concerned that this is a stepping stone to the creation of human clones. Although it looks technically difficult, those with enough financial resources and the ambition to be the first to create a cloned child are likely to try." The genetically identical long-tailed macaques were born at Shanghai's Chinese Academy of Sciences Institute of Neuroscience. They're unique because they're the first primates to be cloned using the somatic cell nuclear transfer technique that was used to create the famous sheep clone Dolly 20 years ago. This is a very similar approach to how twins naturally occur, but only 4 offspring can be created at a time. The 2 baby monkeys, which are currently being bottle-fed, will now be monitored for their physical and mental development. The research team behind the incredible feat are now planning to create more macaque clones over the coming months. But worryingly, the scientists say they now want to create customizable populations of monkeys for large-scale animal testing. This will generate real models, not just for genetically based brain diseases, but also cancer, immune, or metabolic disorders, and allow us to test the efficacy of the drugs for these conditions before clinical use. Speaking to The Sun, Dr. Julia Baines, science policy advisor for animal rights organisation PETA UK, warned over the horrors of cloning. Experimenters constantly receive funds to perform monstrous experiments on animals, and cloning monkeys is the latest frankenstein's that PETA condemns. Cloning is a horror show, a waste of lives, time and money, and the suffering that such experiments cause is unimaginable. This experiment, and all other experiments on animals, should be ended immediately, she added. Baines said that cloning primates will not solve medical problems, but will lead to misery for these intelligent and sensitive beings. The Sun also spoke to animal welfare charity RSPCA spokesperson Penny Hawkins, who warned that there are huge ethical and animal welfare concerns about this. If you look at the wording of the report, a lot of animals were killed in order to achieve the live births. Some actually died shortly after birth, which would cause huge suffering to them and their moms. According to Hawkins, over 100 million animals are subject to lab experiments each year, including 4 million in the UK. Most are used to develop and test medicines. They're also used to do safety assessments of chemicals and other substances. The scientists involved in the project say that the lab is following strict international guidelines for animal research that have been set by the U.S. National Institutes of Health. Study co-author Dr. Mumingpu said, "We are very aware that future research using non-human primates anywhere in the world depends on scientists following very strict ethical standards.